Hi, here's a tutorial on Eine Kleine Music, which is by Mozart. Now, I've done a little arrangement of it because the real one is really long. It's about 4 pages long, so some of the older pupils are going to try that. This one is for some P6s, 7s, and mostly the secondary school pupils, 1st, 2nd, 3rd year. Some 4th years might want to try it as well. We're carrying on with Mozart because we didn't really finish it in March, so we're going to use it for May as well. And it's also based on the arpeggio, which we did some work on in April. So I'm going to play a bit of it to you. I'm sure you'll recognise it. I'll just play the first line. So you probably know that tune. Let's take it apart. We'll look at it bit by bit. We're starting on G. That's the gadget G, 3rd finger on the D string, going down to an open D. And this little section here jumps up from 3 fingers on the D string up to a B, and then 3 fingers on the A string. Can you remember what we call 3 fingers on A? High D. Okay, so I'll play that again. You can pause the video and have a try of that. Now moving on to bar 3, it starts with a C natural. So I have used a green pen to help you work out where all the naturals are. Sometimes if you colour code it, it helps. If you think of green as a very natural colour, it's all around you in nature. So it helps you to remember where the naturals are. So we've got C natural, going to open A, C natural, open A, and C natural again. Notice here I've put in a sharp sign. That's because you need to use an F sharp, 2 fingers on the D string. So that's the normal 2nd finger position that you used to do, whereas on the A string you're going to be using a C natural, 2nd finger close to 1st. So practice this bar a few times over. Practice going from a C natural, open A, and then stretch for a sharp on the D string. I'll do that again. So pause the video and run through that a few times. Now we're moving on to the 2nd line. At the top you'll see we have got 2 down bows. So we play the first G, lift off and repeat with another down bow from the heel. A good point is to make sure you fall back at the heel and not anywhere else that'll bounce. So after you've done the 2 Gs, that one is tied over, so it makes it a beat and a half. Not 2 separate Gs, there's not 3 all together. It's a quick quaver G and a crotchet tied on to another one, making it 1.5 beats. Up to B, climb down to A, and back to your G again. The next bar starts with a slur, G to F sharp. And there we see another tied note. So instead of it being separate notes, it's a crotchet tied to a quaver, making it 1.5 beats. Then open A to C natural and down to F sharp. I'll just play that A, C natural, F sharp. I think it's worth trying that 5 times over, so that you remember to do a C natural, 2nd close to 1st, and then F sharp, 2nd stretched. Let's just run through those 2 bars again. I'll go slowly if you want to play along. Up to B, slur, F sharp, okay, if you want to pause the video you might want to practice that a few times. On to the next bar, A slide to G, followed by a G tied to G, making it 1.5 beats. Now you're going to slur across the strings, a little bit tricky. Up to a B. So that's B-A-G. What does it spell? Bag. B-A-G, crossing over there. And then we've got the G slurred to F sharp again. F sharp tied to an F sharp again. Open A, C natural, and F sharp again. So that's very like another bar. In fact, it's identical. Can you find which other bar it is? I'm not going to tell you. Hopefully you'll see it. So I'll play this bar. Okay, I'm going to play through the whole of that line. I'll do it fast first of all so that you can hear the tune, and then we'll do it slow so you can play along. Oops, sorry, bit of a squeak. Now I'll do it slowly. 3, 4. Hope you managed that okay. If you want to pause and practice that, that's fine. Now we're moving on to the next line. I'm actually just going to teach you 2 more bars before we stop. This is the first lesson, just on the first half. So I'm going to do it separate bows first of all. We've got 3 Gs. Now that last G is part of a fast run that is going down the way and then back up. So if it starts on G, 1 note lower is F sharp, hope you guessed right. 1 note lower is E, back up to F sharp, back up to G. Okay, so I played G, 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 F, E, F, G, G. We'll do that much again. Now the next fast run starts on a B, goes down to A, down again to G. It's actually 3rd finger on the D string. We've spelt bag again, haven't we? B, A, G, back up to A and back up to B. So another little pattern going down and up. I'll go from the B. So I'll do that again from the B. And the next 4 semiquavers start on a high D, your 3rd finger on the A string, down to a C natural, see the green natural sign I've written in, down to a B, back up to C natural and up again to 3rd finger on the A string. So if I tell you the numbers, it's 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. If I tell you the names, it's high D, C natural, B, C natural, high D. And pause if you want to write any of those in. Okay, I'm going to play from the beginning of the 3rd line. Rest. Now, who can remember what drink we use for the semiquavers? So we've got coffee, and can you remember what comes next? Begins with a C. Cool. Coca-Cola, coffee, Coca-Cola, coffee, Coca-Cola, tea, rest. And that's as far as we'll go today. Next week we will start learning the second half. So if you've got any problems, please just message me. If you want to send a video, you can do. You don't need to show your face if you want to cover it up or even just show the violin. That's fine, but if you're happy to show the whole thing, that's absolutely great. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye.